What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Under the Scope podcast. And today we wanted to start a little bit different. We are going to be having a special guest with us tonight. It is KeKo, another member of the community, another great person that we've met through other community members. So we want to come and tell his story. So tonight is about KeKo. But first, I have some news to share. I have a video I want you guys to see. So you guys are going to have to bear with me a little bit while I bring this video up. And we're going to blow this thing up. And like I said, it is great news. So hopefully you're one of the few that are here already so that you guys don't miss out. But as you guys know, I've been working really hard. Before the pandemic, let me give you a little bit of the background of everything that's been happening so that this way, at least you guys are able to, to understand how much work has gone into this. So I am one of the equity stakeholders and part of the management group for Silverwood Entertainment, LLC. Silverwood Entertainment is a group of individuals with a lot of experience in the location-based entertainment, FECs, Family Entertainment Centers. So if you guys don't know what those are, they're called LBEs or FECs, location-based entertainment or family entertainment centers. Some of these people were day ones with the likes of Chuck E. Cheese. They help put together deals and not only that, but create some of the stuff that you guys have seen with the ESPN zones, Disney Quest. They work with, they were former employees of Disney Imagineering team. And so they've done stuff with Universal Studios as well, or the Universal World. What's up, Fez? They've done stuff with, Disney Tokyo, Disney Paris, Disney China. They're if you put their experience together in building location-based entertainment and family entertainment centers, they're over 400 plus years of experience. And so it's a great group. And I joined this group back in 2017, and I've been helping them with a lot of the gamification that comes with their location-based entertainments. So we've been focusing a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of smart individuals, so I am blessed and lucky to be part of this. The CEO and founder for Silverwood Entertainment, LLC, his name is Steven Dooner. He has a vast background in entertainment. Again, he put this all-star team together, if you will, to bring in, what's up, KeKo? To bring in, what's up, Hobo Bird? To bring in the next, I guess, if you will, the future of location-based entertainment and family entertainment centers. Back in 2019, I think a lot of you have heard the story that I actually went to China, and which I did. I created, we had our high school esports league that we did in partnership with YEA. That's no longer a thing, but it was Youth Esports of America. We thought we were going to have 20 schools present to host a CSGO and a League of Legends. We were I'm proud and honored to say that we were the very first to be able to create a high school scholarship league for to focus on kids' academics. And we were very successful. As a matter of fact, when we started that project, like I said, we thought it was just going to be 20 schools. Well, we ended up with 200 schools and teams for CSGO and the same for League of Legends League. It was awesome. It was beyond what we thought we were going to get. We gave out $5,000 in scholarship prizes to the students that won the actual league for each one of the leagues. Fez. And let me tell you, it was just an eye-opener that there was so much to do. So, and I'm just trying to give you guys a background because I'm about to show you a video of a PR that went out today, and now it's out there. And so you guys can understand there's a lot that happened behind the scenes, and that COVID, really if you will, threw a wrench in our plans to execute what we were already executing in a long time planning. But back to the gaming for now. What we did was we started the program, and it was supposed to be a GPA based program, STEM related. And so there was a lot of people that, or teams, kids that were coming to us to sign up, but they didn't have any faculty members from the schools. Well, when we said there was a scholarship program behind it, they went to their principals, counselors, PE teachers, science teachers, math teachers. We had everyone, every type of teacher, a faculty member, acting like a supervisor for their team for that high school. And some of them have multiple teams participate within that high school. And so that ended up being really, really cool. And I'll tell you why. The reason why is because everyone having the faculty involved changed a lot of stuff for our league. We actually were able to get them and their parents to sign off in providing us their GPAs, their grades, if you will. And so what ended up happening was they presented their grades. They started off with, everyone starts with an A, right? But that's not what we were after. We were after how they finished the year before in their GPA. So the average between 200 teams for each one of our leagues was 2.1 GPA. That was the average. Okay. That's crazy. So you imagine League of Legends and CSGO is teams of 5, right? So when you're listening to this, that's times 200. That's 1,000 people per league. And so when you get those 2,000, the GPA was 2.1. I was like, wow, that's amazing, right? And so we said, okay, counselors, PE teachers, principals, vice principals, everyone else that participated in the faculty for this high school to allow their students to participate in our high school league, they all agreed to, again, with the parents, to give us the opportunity to show that not only were we going to be able to help these individuals be more talkative, more social, we were going to teach them time management skills. We were also going to teach them how to be team players, how to properly communicate. What we didn't expect was the outcome. The outcome was amazing. So 4 months, a full semester we did. We started in August, we ended in December. The outcome of this was amazing. I mean, literally amazing. Okay, and this helped bring a lot of attention to me as an individual, but also what we were doing. Now, that following it's really true, and there's pictures and everything of it. We saw by the end of the semester and throughout the semester, we saw the grades going up. Okay, so people that had A's, continue to have their A's. Now, remember, everyone starts with an A, but the crazy thing is that the worst grade we found was a B. From all the participants was a B. So remember, we taught them time management. We knew we could teach them that, communication, and how to be teamwork, right? And so what we ended up getting also was these individuals that were bullying each other, they stopped. That stopped. Okay? They learned leadership. They also learned how to They started tutoring each other because they knew that if their grades went below, they couldn't participate. If they went below a 3.0 as a team, that was it. That was the end. They could no longer participate until the next report card update on their report card by the school. And again, we had parents sign off on this and teachers sign off on it, and everything was good. So every team had to maintain a 3.0 or better. Well, at the end of the 4 weeks, again, we noticed leadership improvements, time management. These kids became better friends, and they were communicating, tutoring each other. So we helped build better relationships, from people bullying each other. You're not good enough to be in the team, to you're good enough, I want you to join my team, and everything. And it was freaking amazing. So at the end of the day, the GPA was 3.2. 3.2, okay? When it was 2.1. Now, again, I know everyone starts with an A, but remember, if the average is 2.1 from 2,000 kids, that's fucking amazing, when you start looking into it. So from there, someone from UC Irvine saw and they invited me to be one of the guest speakers along with Youth Esports of America before they launched their esports program. So there was about 7 of us, okay, that went and talked about why esports. Why should they allow their kids to join, to go to UC Irvine? So at UC Irvine, we ended up, showing them, and I put together a presentation that showed, parents that the degrees that were offered at UC Irvine were degrees that they could use out, obviously, in the real world, and they could use it in the gaming industry as well, right? Marketing, PR, computer science. We all know it's needed, right? And networking, business, finance, legal, everything. Everything's in the gaming industry as well. And they didn't know that. They just thought it was video games, right? They didn't understand what happens behind the scenes, whether in an organization or even if you work for a publisher, whatever it is. From there, I got invited to be part of a group of individuals to go pitch to the NFL's retired Congress. And then that was held in downtown LA. So I went there and I spoke in front of these individuals. And so I was able to tell them about what was going on. Well, not only did I get, invited to that, but within that whole thing, I also met Steven Dooner. He reached out to me and said, hey, man, this is what you're doing. Here's what we're trying to do with location-based entertainment. We want you to join our team and help us bring esports into our locations. And I said, wow, okay, that's fucking fantastic, right? Like, yeah, let's sign me up, right? I'll do it. So when I went to the NFL Retired Congress, there was a government person from China. They invited me to go to China and present our technology that we were building that was actually ahead of its era, right? This is 2019, early 2019. And so they said, hey, please come and show us. And we have a lot of investors that want to do it. Well, at the time, Silverwood had the master franchise agreement for China for Chuck E. Cheese and Sega and GameWorks, not Sega anymore. I'll rephrase that, just GameWorks. And so we were going to open up GameWorks locations at Chuck E. Cheese in China. Obviously, the pandemic, again, kind of hindered that. But I went out there and I asked them if I could invite the TEA president, and that's for basically any entertainment, park in China that was part of Silverwood Entertainment. And so they just said yes. So we were able to go and present this to all the governments, right? And so anyways, so we've been at this a long time. And finally, now that the pandemic, we didn't stop. We continued to work. We knew we had to wait, but we had to continue innovating. And now we had to innovate even further than what normally would have been the case, right? Like because of the pandemic. So we had 2 years to plan this. And throughout those 2 years, I can say that, we've been doing a lot of work. And this, what I'm about to show you guys, is just one project out of 4 projects that we have. And we'll continue to announce this as I go along. But I just wanted to take the time to tell you guys that after, 5 years, 5-6 years of being with Silverwood, we finally, and listen, man, we lost a lot of people. A lot of people lost faith in us. And that's why, I wanted to come out here during this podcast, before we got it started, and thank everyone that has stuck around. There's a lot of people that have stuck around, but Electro Snicks, Skitty, those are the 3 main ones that really have been here for this whole process. I met them when we were doing tournaments during COVID. I was telling them what we were doing, and those are the only 3 individuals that I can see that are still here, my day one people, And so those are the 3 individuals that I'm really thankful for. They believed, and what we were trying to do, they understood, and then everyone else just walked away, which was crazy, And so it really hurt because we try to build a community and we build a community to host tournaments. We've given over $150,000 in giveaways, just so you guys know. So it's not like we haven't done much. We're not the Nick Mercs where we give out 300,000 every year with partnerships. This was our own money. You know, we gave out $150,000 over since Warzone launched, okay, and just prizes, community support, and everything without asking for any entry fees or anything. Just free money, throwing it out there, and again. And so for us, you know, for me, it meant a lot that these three individuals have stuck around. Since then, we've met a lot of great individuals. You know, I've met a lot of great people. And so some of you I've asked to build a community with me. Some of you I've asked, you know, I keep a friendship with. I consider you guys friends. And so I'm very, very thankful for that, for everyone new coming in. But again, I just wanted to say special thanks to Electro, his girl, Electro Snicks, Skitty, and listen, I apologize if I'm missing someone, but honestly, those are the three people that I see that are still here from my day one people. And now I also want to give a shout out and thanks to Fez. She's been helping me a lot with Total Gaming Academy, I should say with Under the Scope podcast, and she's been very, very helpful, and I'm very thankful for her as well, for her coming into my life and being able to help me out with this. We're trying to do something bigger and better for you guys, and I think over the next few months you guys will see. But let me get and show you what we're doing at Silverwood. Remember, this is news from today. We just released this, and right away we started getting all the messages back from the news outlets. So let me go ahead and show this. Let me see. Is it just intermission? Oh man, you're damn welcome. I'm serious. Like, holy smokes. So, all right. So you guys can see this. I just got to play this, guys.
Noon, Raging Waters has a new operator months after announcing that it would be closing. Now, Las Vegas-based Silverwood Entertainment this noon, Raging Waters has a new operator months after announcing that it would be closing. Now, Las Vegas-based Silverwood Entertainment has signed to assume operation of the water park. Silverwood's management team has veterans from Disney and Universal Studios. They say the water park is in need of updating. The park announced in November that it would be closing.
I don't know if you guys heard that. Were you guys able to hear that? You are so welcome, Fez. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Or girl, you know. You heard some of it? All right. So as you guys see here, I'm just going to put it back really quick. So Raging Waters, the previous. What's up, Skitty? Damn, you missed it all. Raging Waters, yes, or Silverwood Entertainment. Man, you're gonna have to go back and watch this VOD, man. You're really gonna have to, Skitty, because I said a lot of things, man, and honestly, it's thanking you for sticking around, man. Like when no one else believed in it, you know. And so this is a big announcement for us, Skitty. You've been knowing along with Drew and Steph, and so I just want to make sure that I came out here and thank you guys. But again, today we released our PR, and Silverwood Entertainment has signed to take over and I'm sorry, Marty, for some reason it doesn't show the multi-stream. I have it on multi-stream, but it won't show YouTube for whatever reason, man. So, and I have it covered up because I'm sharing my screen right now. But I just wanted to let you guys know that Silverwood Entertainment has signed and executed a letter of intent for us taking over Raging Waters in Northern California at the California State Fair. So we're going to take over that water park. We're going to be up there later this February, and we're going to take our engineers and designers that have a vast background in entertainment and everything. So just want to make sure that you guys knew that. Let me bring on. So here's the website and if you guys really wanted to see who's behind, here's the team right here. I think I shared this before, but this is the team behind it. Okay. I won't say much, but all these guys are like incredibly talented, and here's this guy with his ugly mug right there, right? So, like I said, you guys could read about each person in the team. There's a lot of people in this team, and like I said, and this is what makes up Silverwood. And Eddie Sato was the former SVP for Disney Imagineering team from, I believe, 99 to 2002. But if you read up on him, this guy's amazing. He's amazing, smart. I love talking to this guy. Really love talking to him. And like I said, if you guys have seen the Disney Imagineering show at Disney Plus that talks about everything that happened with the Disney Imagineers, you'll see Eddie Sato come in there. He comes on in that show. I would say talks about Walt and the way they came up with certain things, Main Street, everything. So everyone in here has played a big role in Disney and the stuff we know about Disney, stuff we know about Universal. If you used to go to ESPN zones, these guys did it. Sega GameWorks back in the days, these guys were part of it. So these guys did a lot that we were used to going and seeing. So anyways, who's that dude? I know, right? Fucking guy right there with a suit, thinking he's cool. But so yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what's happening. And so yeah, again, it was incredible. I feel so humbled and honored, and again, I really do. I never thought I would see this day, man. I've been working late nights. Steven Dooner has done an amazing job. That guy's a freaking phenomenal CEO. Very, very talented, friendly. I mean, I've worked from some fucking douchebags. I'll say it proudly. I mean, not proudly, I guess, but just say it out loudly, right? But I've worked for some people that turned out to be douchebags. This man has done a lot to make this happen. And I'll say it anywhere in front of everybody and anyone. He's done a lot. He's taking me in. He's taught me a lot about the location-based entertainment, the family entertainment centers. And so here we are. Now it's paying off. So again, thank you. I appreciate it. So this is just one of many. Actually, this is 2 projects now. Totally Gaming Academy, $500,000 grant with ICGA. That's the Illinois Criminal Justice something authority. I forgot what the other I is. Oh, Illinois Authority, maybe? I don't know. But it's in Illinois, and that's for the trauma-informed program that's launching March 1st. So hella proud of that. And that one's been also 4 years since we started this ride with the academy. This was my dream to build this academy. And now we have potential other investors to bring the Totally Gaming Academy to LA. So, and not only that, but to Atlanta. We're talking to people in New York. So this Totally Gaming Academy, you guys are going to see it come to live in a city near you. So I'm really working hard with a lot of people to make that happen. TGA is backed by Congress. We have 2 Congresswoman Kelly and Congressman Davis of South Holland, Chicago. They've backed this up. We have letters of recommendation for this program. So again, I've done a lot of work to make this happen. I know you guys see a dad that's fucking sitting in front of this computer playing video games, but believe me, I go to sleep late. I wake up early and I do what I need to get done. And sometimes you guys will see me on my phone or distracted with emails, but this is what I'm doing. So, and now we brought back Under the Scope podcast to be able to show you guys and help everyone else get in front of the camera and tell their stories. That's something that I've always loved, and I will never, ever forget that. I've gotten an opportunity to share my story, so why not allow people to share theirs? And I'm very, very proud to say that all the people that have been helping me have signed up to help me in this new endeavor of Under the Scope podcast. I just want to say I thank you, and I know that a lot of the people that are coming in to interview are thankful for the opportunities, but we're just as thankful for them allowing us to tell their stories. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and welcome KeKo into the chat so that we can get his interview started. But again, I just wanted to share the fantastic news and give thanks to a lot of you guys that have been here and all of you guys that have joined, and that keep believing in the stuff that I'm doing. So again, without further ado, and obviously, man, I'm very thankful for God. That's the number one thing, man. I've prayed to Him every day. I lost my father 2 years ago. Today marks 2 years that I buried my father. I laid him down to rest, and let me tell you, it doesn't get any easier. And I won't go down the road because I'll start tearing up. I love my dad, and everyone knows that. Skitty was there. Again, Drew were there. A lot of people were there, but there's only 3 people that remain here, like I said earlier. So very thankful for all of you guys. And let's go ahead and without God, anything at all is possible. Oh, with God, yes. If you grind it, it will come. Absolutely. All right, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in KeKo, okay? I know he's listening, but let's bring him in, all right? Yo, what's up, KeKo?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, going good? Oh,
Yep.
man. Hey, man, thank you for your patience, man. I hope you were able to listen to all this great news.
Oh, yeah, I
and
did.
all right.
That's great, man. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. I guess we're all going to Raging Waters. That's it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fuck, I'm a free entrance on me. That's for damn sure. So
Yep.
we just got to get it back.
Veterans.
Hey, it's not only going to be a Raging Waters park. I'm going to tell you that, guys, right now. I have a lot of friends in high places, and we're trying to get, you know what I mean, like better. We're going to do a lot of great things with this park. So we're going to innovate it, futuristic park, everything. You guys are going to fucking love it. I'm working on some shit that I can't share so people don't come in here and stealing our fucking ideas, but it would blow your minds. I'm down to talk to you guys in a Discord call away from streaming just so it's not out there. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm down to tell you guys. Like, I get so excited, man. Shut your mouth, Silver. Oh, okay. I'll shut up. So, without further ado, what's up, KeKo? Hey, man, listen, sorry, bro. I'm just excited about this news today, man. But hey, listen, man. So, first question, like we always ask everyone,
Go for it.
where did KeKo? Why the name KeKo?
Well, okay, so the name KeKo, it's a funny story because, like, growing up, my whole family, that's been a nickname in the family. I come from a Hispanic family. It comes from my name, my actual name. I used to hate it. When it's like I would not let I tried to avoid it. People knowing my nickname at school or whatever it was. And then one day, I think it was like 8th grade or something like that.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the lunchroom, and one of my cousins walks by, and she's in special needs class, and she's special needs, so I understand it. And she let it out. She's like, KeKo. I was like, oh great. I was like, well, there goes that. And it just stuck. And it just stuck with me ever since. And gaming and everything, that just became my username. And it's been like that since forever now.
Nice. So we have your cousin to thank.
Yeah, basically.
All right. All right. So wait, so your name is Enrique?
No, it's Sergio.
Sergio. Okay,
Yep.
Sergio. There you go. All right. So, yo, thanks for sharing that, by the way. That, like I always tell people, and I always say this, but it's amazing to hear the stories of how people came up with their gamer tags. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it was someone else that influenced it, or or something you love that influenced it as well. You know?
No, it's just always been like nickname that my family calls me, and it's just stuck, and it's what it is. It became a username and everything.
Oh, nice. So, yo, what's up? Everyone's Papa is now watching, bro. You know, so you gotta be your best, because I'll tell Papa, bro. You know. So
Papa can't do anything.
Oh man. So who is KeKo though? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are as an individual?
Let's see. I'm just a normal person. I suffer from anxiety, depression, like everybody else does. I like video games ever since I was a little kid. I kind of stopped because life came around and had to work and try to save up some money, help out. And I just recently got back into like 3 or 4 years ago back into video gaming. I started off with a PlayStation, and like a month ago, Papa finally convinced me to make the switch over to PC.
So you're on PC now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what is it that? Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Life happens for everyone. All right. I was away from gaming for like 3 years.
It is.
And it was the hardest time of my life because I was doing everything in gaming, So it's tough. I understand that, But welcome back, man. Glad you're back, Eco. Glad you're back,
Thank
and
you.
now you've crossed over to the world of PCs. So, and I know a question that Fez always has, and that is, are you keyboard, mouse, or controller?
I'm controller all the way.
All right, all right. So now that
Controller.
Fez's next question, I'm anticipated. Are you ever making the switch over to mouse and keyboard?
I've tried it, and oh, I can't. I'm probably staying controller.
All right, so we're staying in controller, right?
Yes,
She's
sir.
laughing. Oh, I knew it. So let
But
me ask you something, Kiko. Then, why'd you come
yes.
back? What made you come
Um,
back, or what is it about gaming that made you come back?
I was hanging out with some friends at their house, and they were gonna start playing video games, and he's like, you want to jump in and play some games? And it was Fortnite, and so we started playing, and we were just hanging out, having fun, playing Fortnite, and it just took me right back into it, and Fortnite was where I first started with streaming and everything, and then made the switch over to Apex, Call of Duty, and then went back to Apex, and that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. So friends, huh? It's always friends,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
But all right, so started with Fortnite, has switched it around. Now you're back at Apex. So I assume you play with everyone's papa.
Yes, I do.
All right, who carries who? I gotta ask the question, man. Be truthful.
Papa.
Papa carries. Okay.
Yeah, I'll admit it. Papa's the carry. I jump in his backpack all the time.
Oh shit, that's why his back is hurting a lot, huh? Hey, we all.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Papa, we all have those friends, bro. Trust. Sometimes I'm that person that gets carried. Not gonna lie, man.
Papa's like, I had to get a bigger backpack. Yes, he did.
Oh shit! Oh man, that's funny. But all right, so now you left, came back. You know what is it that Kiko wants to accomplish? Are you a streamer? Do you stream? Do you make content?
I stream, make content. Right now, currently, I haven't been doing that really well. One of my main goals for this year is to get everything sorted out. I kind of just recently lost my job, so still trying to figure that out. Trying to get back in the groove of things. Trying to get back into the streaming, into a regular streaming habit,
Okay.
and make more content daily. It's been a struggle for the past couple of months. So I'm just trying to get back on track and get back with content creating.
Listen, man. Do you love what you do now? Streaming, content
Oh, I
creation.
do. I love video gaming and everything. It's something that I always enjoyed, and it's a passion.
And
And I
like I
just
said,
like to do it for fun and everything.
so you like to do it for fun, but what is it that are you trying to make it a full time job? Is that what you're trying to get to, or?
If it happens, great. But I'm just here to have some fun with friends, make new friends along the way, and help any way I can with communities and stuff like that.
Okay, so you talk about communities. What is it that when you say about helping out? Is it helping others create theirs, or eventually you getting your own, or what is it that you're trying to do, or are you just trying to be part of a community?
I just like to be part of a community, like help out where I can with communities and anywhere I can, anything.
Okay, so from your experience, right, as you can see, there's not a lot of community. I want to say engagement when it comes to like tournaments, either with Apex, or Call of Duty, right? Even Fortnite now, it's just for the main influencers. So
It
for
is. It
you,
really is.
Kiko, what is it that you would like to see in a community?
Maybe just host some more tournaments, get together with friends, just have some private matches, or just get to know your community and become friends. Like I recently met Papa over the winter,
Okay.
and it was I took the time to travel all the way to Texas and meet with Papa and everything and hang out. I got to know him. He's a great guy and everything.
Dude, I applaud you, bro. I still have not met Skitty in person. I met Electro and and Electro's Knicks. I met them both and their beautiful, handsome son. So I met them. They actually came to my house. And that's a story for itself. But that's fantastic. I'm glad you did that. I still got to go over and taste Skitty's food, man. That dude grills like nobody's business. So let me tell you, how was it? How was it over at Texas meeting for everyone's papa? How was that experience, bro?
It was a nice experience, man. It was just like if I had already known him, it was like a normal. I wasn't even like nervous or anxious. It was just like, it was like if I already knew him from a long time ago. It was just a nice time to meeting him and the family. It was a great time. It was a really good time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Nice. Maybe this time he'll come over, huh?
Hopefully. But who's gonna want to come in the cold, man? I was just cold.
Well, where do you live?
In Chicago. I'm in Illinois.
So you're in Chicago?
Around that area. I'm like an hour away from Chicago. I'm in the suburbs.
Okay. So I don't know if you heard earlier, but we're bringing our academy there to South Holland, Chicago. So
I heard.
we're gonna be hosting it at South Suburban College. So
Nice.
Yep. It is a free program, man. So if you got time, you want to sign up for it, I'll give you the link. But it's gonna be pretty cool.
I might have to check it out.
Yep. So, but anyways, man. So, again, thanks for sharing all this information with us. So, I want to go back a little bit, and just because I'm really into the trauma informed portion of gaming as well, and how this has helped people through the pandemic, So, how did gaming help you? Did you through the pandemic and help you with your anxiety that you were talking about you suffer from?
Honestly, it has helped a lot. Like gaming is just a way for me to zone out and just relax and enjoy some time with friends in game and talk to everybody when I stream. And it's just been really helpful. It really has changed a lot for me.
So how does that help you, like, deal with your anxiety? Is it because it allows you to talk to other people that share similar, likes and, similar things like you do, or how did it help you? Because I'm telling you, man, I know a lot of people that suffer from anxiety, and they don't believe that gaming is the way to go. They believe in just straight therapy and everything. But I tell them, like, hey, man, gaming really helps with anxiety. It really does. And it even helps with being antisocial. You know what I mean? So
it really does, because I'm one of those persons that I'm like scared to talk to new people at first. But like just having that chat and just having them, like when I stream, meeting new people, interacting with them, talking, being able to share what you're going through, and then being there and talking and hanging out with friends, making new friends. It really does change your mood, and it does help you a lot. Like, doesn't matter what it is. Anybody just coming in, dropping a hi, hanging out, chatting, anything helps.
Yeah.
In any way.
Agreed. Well, thank you for sharing that. I know there's personal stuff, so again, I tell people, if you don't want to answer anything, just let us know. We'll skip to the next question, but thank you for sharing that. Like I said, I hope a lot of people get to watch this portion of the interview. I mean, your entire interview, but really hone in on this part of it, because I think it's really, really important for people to understand what it does for it. And it's genuine when it comes from somebody that, it's going through the anxiety, but has gone through gaming and it's helped them out. So again, thank you for sharing that with us today.
No problem.
So let me ask you. So, what was the first game you started with? What was the very first game? And this could be go back to when you were a kid. So, how did your gaming career start? I should say.
Honestly, on the regular Nintendo, Mario.
Okay.
Mario games on the regular Nintendo.
So was it Did you play Duck Hunt too, or just Mario?
Yes. The one that had the Duck Hunt and the Mario game together. Yeah. Yes.
with the gun.
Yes. I had the gun and everything for it.
Oh man, did you end up getting that bazooka later in the Super Nintendo?
No. I wish I would have. That would have been a nice one.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you, man. Like, it is it is super amazing to see. Like, I think a lot of us started in, a lot of people, I should say, started in Nintendo. I started in Atari. So they, obviously way back in the 80s,
Yeah.
and I remember my dad bought it because it had Centipede, and it had Pac-Man. And then from there, you know, he just kept buying it for us, and we're like, oh man, that's great, and we kept playing and everything. I remember I used to play Duck Hunt, and we had this really big mirror that my mom loved in the living room. It freaked me out, man. That mirror always freaked me out. I see myself and I like get scared, when I'm trying to go to the restroom, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like who's that fucking ugly mofo, but no, but seriously, I used to grab the gun, and I used to like shoot through the mirror to my TV to knock the duck down, and it worked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it
That
was
is
funny.
amazing.
Yeah. Dude, that shit was funny, dude. Like, I don't know if anyone else tried it in chat, but man, that was pretty funny. It was amazing that it
No.
even worked.
Oh yeah.
So, but all right, Kiko. Well, anything else you'd like to share with us today about you?
No, not really. Just that, just
So,
trying to get back on track and everything and getting on the groove of things.
so listen, man. It's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work, as you know. It takes a lot of determination, but it sounds like you know what you want for 2023. And we hope we can help out along the way, and anything we can do to help you out, please let us know. And that we wish you a lot of luck in your endeavor for 2023 to make it. Get your stuff lined up and your streaming, your content creation. It's not easy. It's easier said than done. Trust me, I go through it myself. So. But I wish you a lot of luck. There's a lot of people in that we've interviewed here in the last 8 episodes, that are building communities. I know you belong to everyone's papa, as community, but there's so many communities out there as well. And you're always welcome in ours as well, as everyone else
Do
is.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So, all right. Well, if people want to find you, where can they find you?
They can find me anywhere. Twitter. I'm on Twitter mostly, a lot too, under K3KO122
Okay.
or under 187 KeKo, but the username is at K3KO. And I have all my socials linked to my Discord, I believe too.
All right. Is it on your stream as well?
Yes, they're also on my stream.
All right. Where do you stream?
On Twitch, over on, believe also the username's at K3KO122.
All right. And before we let you go, we have one more question. All late from Fez, but we have it. It's from Fez. I'm sorry. Which was your favorite game or console growing up?
Honestly, I'm a big Nintendo Game Boy fan, and one of my favorite games, I'm not gonna lie, it's Pokemon. Pokemon's always been my favorite.
Okay.
I still remember getting the first game, which was Pokemon Red, and beating that whole game.
Oh, really?
Honestly, I think I stayed up all day playing that game when it first came out.
And this was on which one? The Game Boy?
On the Game Boy.
Oh, wow. That is going back. That is
yeah.
going back. So Fez is gonna chew me up after this for sure. So let's go. Time to challenge him on Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium.
Let's get I'm down for the challenge, Fest.
What's up?
I accept the challenge from Fest.
Yep.
Pokemon Stadium.
All right. There you go, Fez. He accepts your challenge. That has to be streamed so we can watch it. All right. They're going back. I'm streaming that challenge. There you go. That's what it's all about. So, yo, man, KeKo, well, again, man, I won't keep you long. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate your patience while, I make that whole intro and everything. I just wanted to get the news out as well. So
No problem. And again, congrats on that new progress and everything that you guys done.
Hey, appreciate it.
See all the work and everything you've done.
Yeah, thank you, man. Like I said, there's a lot more coming in, and there's a lot of stuff that we're doing with that project, and so hopefully, we're gonna be able to share it here pretty soon. Like I said, there's more details to come in the next month. That's what the news outlets were told too. So as we can later in the month, we'll be up there in Sacramento to go see the park, and there's a lot of work to be done. That's for sure. So, but again, I'll keep updating you guys as we go. So.
Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you, man.
All right, man. Well, hey, listen, man. You have yourself a great rest of your evening, KeKo, and we'll talk later. All right.
All right, you too, man.
All
Thank
right.
you
Thanks.
again.
Well, there you go, everyone. You heard it yourself. KeKo came from his cousin, nickname. Now it's stuck. That's what he's been using, not only his family, but also for his gamer tags and everything. So, and you guys can find him on all his social medias. They're in there at K3KO. That's what he said, KeKo, right? So that's how he's spelling it on social. So, and again, guys, if you guys want to be part of the next episode of Under the Scope podcast, please feel free to hit exclamation point Discord, join our Discord, and hit up Fez. She'll be the one that sets you up with a time and date on when you're, to schedule you pretty much, and we'll go from there. So, all right, everyone, I'm gonna take a quick break. And then I'll be back. Once again, congratulations, Silver. I can't wait for the next projects to come. Thank you so much, Fez. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by as well. Really appreciate you. And I can't wait to see all of you guys on the next episode of Under the Scope podcast. We'll see you then.